The island of Dominica, a gem in the Caribbean Sea, boasted some of the most breathtaking landscapes on earth. Verdant forests stretched as far as the eye could see, dotted with pristine rivers and magnificent waterfalls. Among these natural wonders, the mighty Emerald Cascade stood out, a colossal waterfall that thundered into the Layou River, its waters imbued with mystical properties according to local legends. In a small village near the Layou River lived a compassionate healer named Marcus. Tall and lean, with eyes that reflected the calm of a healing soul, Marcus was beloved by his people. His days were filled with tending to the sick and injured, offering remedies and comfort. However, his heart was heavy with worry for his beloved Elisa. Elisa, a kind-hearted woman with a smile that could light up the darkest day, had been struck by a rare and debilitating disease. Despite Marcus's vast knowledge and relentless efforts, her condition continued to worsen. As she grew weaker, Marcus's determination to find a cure intensified. He spent countless nights by her side, mixing herbs and administering treatments, his face etched with worry and exhaustion. One evening, as Marcus was returning from the village square, he heard a group of elders discussing Maman D'Leau, the mythical water spirit who resided at the Emerald Cascade. It was said that she possessed unparalleled healing powers and granted favors to those who approached her with respect. "You must be real brave or real desperate to seek her out," one elder said, shaking his head. "Maman D'Leau no play. She could heal you or she could doom you." Desperation sparked hope in Marcus's heart. That night, as Elisa slept fitfully, he made up his mind. He would seek out Maman D'Leau and beg for her help, no matter the cost. The following morning, Marcus gathered supplies for his journey. He packed food, water, a sturdy rope, and a small pouch of offerings. Flowers and a carved wooden charm symbolizing protection. As he prepared, he gently kissed Elisa's forehead. She stirred, opening her eyes to see the worry etched on his face. "Marcus, what are you doing?" she asked weakly. "I'm going to find a cure for you, my love. I've heard of a powerful spirit who can heal you," he replied, his voice steady despite the turmoil inside. Elisa's eyes filled with tears. "Be careful, Marcus. I can't lose you." He held her hand, his resolve unwavering. "I will return to you, Elisa. I promise." Marcus's journey began at dawn. He ventured into the dense rainforest, the air thick with scent of earth and foliage. The path to the Emerald Cascade was treacherous, known only to a few. Marcus navigated through dense undergrowth, climbed steep slopes, and crossed rivers on precarious log bridges. Days passed as he pressed on, facing various challenges. He encountered a section of forest floor teeming with cane toads, forcing him to quickly find a safer path. One night, he barely escaped a landslide triggered by a sudden downpour. Yet his determination never wavered. The thought of Elisa kept him moving forward. On the fifth day, as Marcus rested by a small stream, he was approached by a wise old woman. Her hair was silver, her eyes sharp and knowing. She wore a necklace of river stones and a dress that seemed to blend with the forest. "You seek Maman D'Leau?" she stated, more than asked. Marcus nodded. "Yes, I do. My beloved is gravely ill, and I've heard she can heal the sick." The woman smiled, her expression both kind and stern. "Maman D'Leau is powerful and unpredictable. To gain her favor, you must show great respect and humility. Take this charm." She handed him a small, intricately carved amulet. "It will protect you on your journey. Remember, the spirit values sincerity and sacrifice." Marcus thanked her and continued his journey, the old woman's words echoing in his mind. He felt a renewed sense of purpose, clutching the charm as he approached his destination. After a grueling trek, Marcus finally arrived at the Emerald Cascade. The waterfall was a sight to behold, massive and majestic, its waters crashing down with a deafening roar. Mist rose from the base, creating rainbows in the sunlight. Marcus felt a sense of awe and reverence as he approached the sacred site. He found a flat rock near the base of the waterfall and arranged his offerings. He placed the flowers in a circle and set a wooden charm in the center. Then he began to sing an old song his grandmother had taught him, a melody that praised the spirits of the water and the land. As he sang, the waters of the Emerald Cascade shimmered and glowed. A figure began to emerge from the mist, a beautiful woman with flowing hair that seemed to merge with the water, her eyes deep and mysterious. "Maman D'Leau?" Marcus whispered, bowing his head in respect. The spirit's voice was like the sound of rushing water, powerful and melodic. "You have called me, young healer. Why do you seek me?" Marcus raised his eyes, filled with hope and desperation. "My beloved Elisa is gravely ill. No medicine or healer can cure her. I beg you, Maman D'Leau, please heal her." Maman D'Leau regarded him thoughtfully. "Your plea is sincere, but the power you ask for comes at a great cost. Are you willing to sacrifice?" Marcus's heart pounded. "Yes, I am willing. I will do anything to save Elisa." The water spirit's gaze softened. "Very well. I will heal Elisa, but in return, you must give up your own life. You will stay here by the Emerald Cascade and serve as my healer." and guardian of these waters. Marcus felt a cold shiver run through him. The thought of never seeing Elisa again, of never holding her, was unbearable. Yet his love for her outweighed his fear. "I accept," he said, his voice steady. "I will sacrifice my life for hers." Maman D'Leau nodded, a hint of sadness in her eyes. "Your love is true and selfless. Prepare yourself, Marcus. The healing will begin." As Marcus stood by the waterfall, preparing for his sacrifice, a miraculous change occurred back in the village. Elisa, who had been bedridden, felt a surge of energy course through her body. She sat up, the pain and weakness gone. Astonished, she realized that Marcus's love had driven him to seek the legendary Maman D'Leau. Determined to find him, Elisa gathered her strength and set out on her own journey. Guided by love and an unshakable bond, she navigated the same treacherous paths Marcus had taken. She faced the dangers and challenges with newfound vigor, driven by the need to reunite with him. Elisa's journey mirrored Marcus's in many ways. She encountered wild animals, navigated treacherous paths, and faced natural obstacles. One night, as she camped by a river, she was surrounded by eerie sounds and the rustling of leaves. She clutched a small knife, her heart pounding, but her resolve never wavered. She remembered the stories Marcus had told her about the rainforest, about its dangers and its beauty. Her love for him gave her the strength to press on. She met a kindly old fisherman who offered her shelter and guidance, telling her more about the myths of the island and Maman D'Leau's fickle nature. Days later, Elisa arrived at the Emerald Cascade. She saw Marcus standing near the waterfall, his eyes closed, ready to accept his fate. "Marcus!" she cried out, her voice filled with urgency and love. Marcus's eyes flew open, and he turned to see Elisa, healed and radiant, running towards him. "Elisa! How did you—" Elisa reached him, tears streaming down her face. "I followed you. I couldn't let you face this alone." Maman D'Leau appeared once more, observing the scene with interest. Elisa fell to her knees before the spirit. "Please, Maman D'Leau, I beg you, let Marcus live. Take me instead." The spirit's eyes softened further, touched by Elisa's willingness to sacrifice herself. "Your love for each other is profound and pure," she said. "Such love should not be punished." Maman D'Leau raised her arms, and the waters of the Emerald Cascade glowed even brighter. "I will heal Elisa completely and grant Marcus his freedom. Your love has proven to be stronger than any sacrifice." Marcus and Elisa embraced, their hearts filled with gratitude and relief. The spirit's power surged around them, sealing the promise of their future together. Hand in hand, Marcus and Elisa returned to their village. They were greeted with joy and celebration by the villagers, who marveled at their miraculous recovery and the tale of their encounter with Maman D'Leau. Marcus continued his work as a healer, with Elisa by his side, her strength and health fully restored. Together, they dedicated themselves to helping others and protecting the natural beauty of Dominica. They taught the villagers to respect the rivers and forests, sharing the wisdom they had gained from their journey. Marcus and Elisa's story became a cherished legend in their village. It was told and retold, a testament to the power of love and the importance of respect for nature. Future generations learn from their example, understanding that true love involves sacrifice, but it also brings great rewards. As the years passed, Marcus and Elisa lived a long and happy life, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. The Emerald Cascade remained a sacred site, its waters flowing into the Layou River, a reminder of the healing power of love and the benevolence of Maman D'Leau. And so, the legend of the healing waters and the lovers who faced the spirit together lived on, inspiring all who heard it to believe in the transformative power of love and the beauty of selfless sacrifice.